Hello! In this training, we will go over how to acknowledge and sign a performance evaluation using iSolved. Before we get started with the training, I wanted to go over a few things that we may have made some upgrades to from the old evaluation process. The first thing is adding new metric rating. We've incorporated a new metric rating to capture a more thorough performance evaluation. So we have unsatisfactory, needs improvement, effective, highly effective, and exceptional. We also have addition of new categories: job knowledge, quality of work, accountability, motivation, teamwork, and communication. If you visit the NASDA website under Personnel Resources Handbooks, there are 2 videos available for you, as well as written instructions. I encourage you to visit the website and check out these tutorials so you will know how to acknowledge and sign your performance evaluation. So let's go ahead and get started with the training. The first thing that's going to happen is once your supervisor or NASDA coordinator has completed your evaluation, you'll receive an email in your personal email account that iSolved has on file for you to acknowledge and sign your performance evaluation. And this is exactly what the email is going to look like. So the title is Acknowledge Sign NASDA Performance Evaluation. It's going to be from the NASDA's NAS Program Director. And it's going to say your name and your performance evaluation is ready for you to acknowledge. Please log into iSolved to acknowledge your performance evaluation. And then it's going to give you steps on how to do that, just in case you need a reminder or you're in a place where maybe you can't go to the NAS web page. The information is also right here as well. And then should you have any questions regarding your evaluation, you need to contact your NASDA supervisor. And it says, "Thank you, Charlie Ingram, the NASDA's NAS Program Director." So now the next step is we're going to go into iSolved and sign into our login page. So I'm at the NASDA or the iSolved login page, and I'm going to put in my username and password and click Login. And I am now at my home page. So under Employee Self-Service tab, there is a new tab now you'll notice under the direct deposit updates. It's called Pending Reviews. So once you receive that email that it's time for you to acknowledge and sign your performance evaluation, under the Employee Self-Service, you're going to come under Pending Reviews and click that tab. Now, I've been using our test employee quite a bit, so you'll notice there's quite a few performance evaluations here that are waiting for me to acknowledge as the employee. So you're going to find the evaluation that you need to acknowledge, and you're going to click, and you click Next. And once you click Next, you then can go either hit Previous or Next, and it takes you question by question and lets you know how you were rated. And for today's purposes, we're just going to go through the questions, but in a real case scenario, you would have comments from your supervisor or NASDA coordinator. So it's got the different categories. So you can review your evaluation by going question by question, or you can also look at it if you click View. It's going to run you a PDF report, or not a report, but a PDF version of the evaluation. That might be a little bit easier to read. So once I've looked at it, I'm going to go back to iSolved, and I'm going to click Next and just work through question by question. Once I get to the end, it's going to have a screen about employee acknowledgement, and I'm going to either agree or disagree with the performance evaluation, and I can add any comments that I would like to be on file for my record. Whether you agree or disagree, you're still acknowledging that you've reviewed your performance evaluation, and that's what we need. So your supervisor or NASDA coordinator will be meeting with you to go over why you were evaluated, the reason and the scores that you got and why you got those. So that's really important. One other thing that I'd like to share with you is we have a performance metric worksheet that kind of outlines how each employee should be evaluated at NASDA. So if you go to the NASDA NAS home webpage, and I scroll down here to NASDA NAS, and I go to Personnel Resources, and under Handbooks, and I scroll down, you're going to see there are evaluation metrics, and there's one for a supervisor, an office enumerator, a field enumerator, and a coach evaluation. If we click on the field enumerator, I kind of just want to go over what it looks like. But for each category, we have the objectives up top, and then we have how you should be rating. What are the components to be unsatisfactory? What does it mean to be needs improvement, effective, highly effective, exceptional? And we have this outlined for each category that requires a rating in your performance evaluation. So this is a good thing to look at throughout the year to make sure you're going to be rated on this. So if you want an effective, you need to make sure you're hitting all these bullet points. If you want highly effective, it shows you what you need to do to be highly effective. If you want to be exceptional, it's going to outline what it means to be an exceptional employee and to get that on your evaluation. So let's go back to iSolved, and we're at the employee acknowledgement, and we're going to agree and type any comments that we have, and we're going to click Save. And once we click Save, it says Save Complete. We have now acknowledged our performance evaluation. So we have completed the process in iSolved. And again, if you want to print off a version or see a PDF version, you just click View, and it's going to give you the PDF version of your performance evaluation. This concludes our training on iSolved, acknowledging and signing your performance evaluation.